Okay, so we learned about 3 types of communities yesterday. Everybody be thinking about what they were called. Sir, can you name one of the types of, don't say names please. Can you say one of the types of communities that we learned about yesterday?
Hey, shh. We learned about culture and I know the type of culture that was in I'm gonna say
Not quite. We learned about 3 cultures. Ma'am, do you know what? 3 communities.
Brazil.
We learned about 3 different types of communities yesterday. Can you give me one of them, ma'am? Please keep your clothes on. Ma'am. Not sure?
Me?
Sir?
Can I say 2?
Sure.
Suburban and urban.
Suburban was one of our communities, and urban. What does suburban mean? Can you describe it for me?
No.
Suburban. Can you describe a suburban community? Yeah, neighborhoods and stuff, driveways, houses that are pretty close to each other, but there's enough space that there's maybe a park or you can walk. And then what about urban? What's an urban community like?
An urban community is where we really have places.
Yeah, real high buildings, everything's real close together, a lot of roads, not a lot of grass. So all those skyscrapers, Fort Worth, Dallas, those are urban areas.
Is that like the Twin Towers though?
New York, that area, New York City is different than New York. But New York City would definitely be an urban community. And then what's that last one?
Whoa. Whoa.
What is it? Oh, I can't hear him, guys. How do you say it? Can you spell it?
Roll. Can you speak right, please?
And what kind of a community? Can you describe it for me? Yes. Farmland, dirt roads, tons and tons of land, animals, crops. But a lot of land in just one house. Dirt roads.
Everybody, on timeout. Timeout time.
Someone want to try pronouncing it?
Me?
You want to try?
How do you spell school?
Someone want to try pronouncing it?
This is real urgent. How do you spell school? S-C. Can you pick me? So S-H. So S-C-H. What's the rest?
O-O-L. Is this on task, sir?
No. Well, this is for my credit card, so I know
What are you supposed to be doing right now?
Focusing.
Thank
on
you.
this.
Thank you. Can you try saying it, sir?
Me?
Yes.
I have to. No. Oh, blue. What? Audible? Rural?
Yes. Rural. R-U-R-A-L. So rural community is like farmland. So there's urban, suburban, and rural. Urban is like tall skyscrapers, really busy, tons of stuff to do, lots of roads, taxis, subways. Suburban is like neighborhoods, driveways, parks, houses, families. And then rural, farmland, dirt road, absolutely. So I'm going to read this now. Everybody follow along on page 26. Communities change over time. What was once an open field may be a parking lot in the present or today. A small town could grow into a big city as more people settle there. New and different businesses open. A shop that sold farm supplies in the past may now be a computer store. One thing has not changed over time. People in every kind of community want to make the community a better place. They might work at food banks or pick up litter to improve their communities. You can find out how your community was settled and how it has changed. Read about your community. Compare and contrast visuals, such as images or maps from the past and present. Interview people who have lived in your community for a long time. So does anybody know about your community? No, not sure? So we've got some things to find out. We have some research to do, right? Awesome.